There is a proverb in Pacific Islands: he who plants a coconut tree plants food and drink, vessels and clothing, a habitat for himself, and a heritage for his children. This sentiment resonates in the Facilitating Agricultural Commodity Trade project, a global aid for trade collaboration between the European Union and Pacific Islands. The initiative is better known as EU FACT. Funded by the European Union under EDF 9 and implemented by the Secretariat of the Pacific Community, EU FACT is a pioneering pilot project designed to increase the quality, quantity and consistency of exports from the Pacific Islands.
The FACT project is unique in it's the first time in the Pacific Islands that donors such as the European Union have come in and worked more directly with the private sector to help drive rural development and trade. So it's a new approach to aid for trade.
Working across 14 Pacific ACP island countries, EU FACT engages with the private and government sectors to increase the value of Pacific Islands exports. Via an independent technical advisory group, 18 enterprise partners were chosen from 83 applications. Linked to each selected enterprise partner is a network of hundreds or thousands of farmers.
In terms of the assistance we provide, it's a complete package of technical and marketing assistance, as well as helping them upgrade substandard parts of their production. We also help them with their standards to comply with codex and food safety standards. I think some of the key opportunities, we have a unique, clean, green, healthy environment. We have a lot of unique foods here in the Pacific, such as coconuts and tropical fruits. In terms of the export opportunities, we've got to look at really high-value, non-perishable products because the shipping costs are so great. So some of the opportunities would be high-value timbers such as sandalwood and value-adding to them, such as making sandalwood oil. There are lots of opportunities for Pacific exporters, but they have to be looking at cutting-edge and unique products.
In Fiji, Origins Pacific Limited is an EU FACT beneficiary, a boutique family-owned and operated company.
Origins Pacific is made up of my wife, who is the surety of the business, my two daughters, who are the product developers, and my cousin, who is also the second director of the business.
Working with isolated village communities across the beautiful and remote islands of Taveuni and Moala, Origins Pacific is producing and developing a range of value-added coconut products. These communities were chosen based on strong family links and taking into account agricultural, logistical and risk management considerations.
Origins Pacific is motivated by its own commitment to help our own relatives and give them some income and cash so that they can go and improve their own living standards. For example, to repair their own houses, buy their own food, pay for their education, and also pay for their own health care. I need also to be the driver for that, because I realize that the village extended family don't have the skills. The driver is basically to help ourselves. Just help ourselves. Don't rely too much on what others can do, and let's do it together.
On average, Origins Pacific currently generates a weekly income of 2,000 Fijian dollars across 24 households, and this is planned to increase substantially in coming years.
We're taking a triple bottom line approach, so we're trying to improve their commercial viability. At the same time, we're trying to ensure that very good community and social benefits are generated from our work to improve trade. We're also very conscious of making sure that through our work that the environment is improved rather than degraded. So for example, we're working to conserve agrobiodiversity, to utilise and value add to a whole range of native trees and make sure they're conserved through our work with our enterprise partners.
Origin Specific is moving to an integrated approach of processing the whole nut. We will make use of all the byproducts, for example, the coconut shells as fuel, the coconut water as vinegar, the coconut meal as flour. This approach will hopefully reduce our carbon footprint.
There are numerous health benefits associated with consuming virgin coconut oil, of which Origin Specific is a strong proponent.
You know, this is the most misunderstood oil in the world. It's full of medium-chain fatty acid found in mother's milk. So this is the only oil that has this lauric acid in abundance. I can say quite confidently that without FACT, we wouldn't be at this where we are at now. FACT has touched this business in all aspects of the business, from on the production side, equipment, developing markets, putting the skills back in the training in terms of our employees. You know, I just would like to thank the EU taxpayers for allowing us to produce such a lovely product. Origin Specific needs your market.